What if I told you that giving your kid a smartphone could be the equivalent of handing them a loaded anxiety bomb? Not in a fear-mongering way, but in the data-backed, decade of research kind of way. Because we're not just raising kids anymore. We're raising the most anxious, depressed, and digitally overstimulated generation in history. In this video, I'm breaking down The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt. What's really going on with teen mental health, how smartphones and social media quietly rewired an entire generation's brains, and most importantly, what we can do about it. Let's dive into the book that's got lawmakers rethinking school policies and parents waking up to something they wish they'd seen years ago. The Great Rewiring, 2009 to 2012. Haidt calls it the Great Rewiring. Between 2009 and 2012, something massive shifted. Teen depression doubled. Suicide rates for girls aged 10 to 14 tripled. And for the first time, psychologists weren't just seeing occasional mental health issues, they were seeing a wave. Why? That's when smartphones and social media hit critical mass. This wasn't just a new gadget. It was a portal to comparison, performance anxiety, constant validation seeking, and it never turned off. From play-based childhood to phone-based childhood. Here's the simple thesis. Kids used to grow up in the real world, running around, scraping their knees, figuring out social stuff face-to-face. But now, childhood happens online. And here's what's terrifying. This shift didn't happen gradually or with consent. It happened accidentally. No one signed off on replacing outdoor play with Instagram likes. No one studied what 6 hours of TikTok a day does to a developing brain. But now we're seeing the effects. Emotional fragility, skyrocketing anxiety, attention issues, and an addiction to digital validation. The 4 foundational changes Haidt identifies. Haidt breaks it down into 4 big shifts that created this anxious generation. Phone-based childhood, replacing outdoor independence with screen dependence. Social media use, especially damaging for girls. Think body comparison, fear of missing out, cyberbullying that never ends. Sleep deprivation, because when your phone is your bedtime buddy, good luck getting real rest. Decline in in-person interaction. Kids are seeing their friends less, yet feel more socially anxious than ever. He calls it an unplanned experiment on millions of minds. Why girls are hit harder. This part of the book hurts to read. Social media hits boys and girls differently. Boys tend to play games or watch YouTube, less about being seen. Girls, they're on platforms built around appearance, popularity, and judgment. It's curated perfection versus real life, and it's a game you can't win. Haidt points to rising eating disorders, self-harm, and an obsessive culture of being liked. For many teen girls, their phone is both best friend and worst enemy. The myth of resilience. You've probably heard someone say, kids are resilient. But Haidt flips this on its head. Yes, kids can be resilient, but only after they've faced manageable challenges in the real world, not endless digital overwhelm. Resilience isn't built through scrolling. It's built through falling, failing, getting back up. And that's the stuff disappearing. We bubble wrap childhood, then wonder why kids are anxious and can't cope. The role of schools and parents. Haidt doesn't just wag a finger, he offers a playbook. He says schools need to step up. No phones in classrooms, period. Not locked away, not on silent, out of sight. And parents? Delay smartphones, delay social media, delay digital dependence. Let kids be bored, let them explore, let them be kids, offline. This isn't just a parenting problem. This isn't just about your kid or your school. This is a public health crisis. Imagine if a new food came out that doubled depression, tripled anxiety, and tanked sleep. We'd ban it overnight. But because it's tech and because it's profitable, we hesitate. The Anxious Generation isn't just a book. It's a call to wake up. What you can do right now. If you've got kids, or you work with teens, or you were once a kid yourself, Hey, that's all of us. Here's what Height recommends. Delay smartphones till at least 14. Social media till 16. No phones in bedrooms at night. Seriously, none. Push for phone-free schools, no half measures. Rebuild real-world childhood. Parks, bikes, unstructured play. Talk to other parents. Make screen limits the norm, not the exception. Because this doesn't work if one kid is off screens and everyone else is still glued. What's at stake? Look, this isn't about being anti-tech. This is about being pro-childhood. Because what's the point of innovation if it strips away what makes us human? Haight's not saying kids shouldn't ever go online. He's saying they need time to become strong humans first. Time to learn, to fail, to connect in the real world. So yeah, the anxious generation is confronting, and it should be. Because it's not a tech rant, it's a blueprint for reclaiming childhood. If we don't act now, we risk raising kids who are digitally fluent but emotionally drowning. So here's my question for you. At what age do you think kids should get their first phone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to know what you think. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Up next, Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, a powerful mindset shift that might just be the antidote to the control we're all trying to have over people, kids, and even ourselves. You do not want to miss that one.